Hey guys, Bluesy here. I'm out here at Bluesy's cabin getting ready for bear season. I know a lot of you are not going to agree with it. You don't like hunting, but I enjoy getting out. It's not about harvesting an animal, it's about getting out in the field. So that's what I'm going to do. I even like just watching them. I'm not into harvesting something every time I'm in the field. But, I mean, you know what? I know some people probably drop me because of my hunting and my values and how I was raised. But anyway, my buddy Jimmy's here with me. We're going to get together this year and hunt together and help each other out. So he's bear hunted as well before, so we're gonna get everything ready and we'll show you the process, and then we're gonna get into hunting in a few weeks. Well, these are the barrels that I use. I'm putting metal tops on, so you're gonna see the process today. What we're gonna do, you can see they just rag the wood. It's useless, and then they can get this wide open gap. I use a trickle effect for feeding the bears. I'm not here all the time, so this lasts like for a whole week. When I fill them up, the bears can just roll them around and it trickles the feed out through the holes on the end, and then there's holes on down here on the sides that I drilled that it trickles out there as well. It's an effective way to do it. I've had small bears, big bears. You know, there's different ways to bait bears, but this has worked for me for years now. So I'm just going to keep going with this. And if I was here permanent, I'd probably go some of the regular ways of bear hunting or baiting, but this way works for me, being a distance away from here. So anyway, I'll show you the process today and the upgrades to these barrels. So we're getting this prepped for the new bolts. There's the new one. There's the old one. Sheer difference between the two. And I'm going to get metal plating. I have to cut a sheet to put it on that. So you'll see that in a minute. Anyway, that's the difference between the old and the new. Might need a bigger bit, I think.
Yeah. She might go with a wrench.
Well, she might. I think I will. I got the first one up through. It worked all right. Took my ratchet here. It's a kind of a pain to get in the barrel and do it, but it works. And when you tighten on down the next one, it'll pull that up anyway. There we go. Got a whole bunch more to do. Same thing. Won't film all that for you. Not pulling that through. Well, these worked out great. They're a lot more robust and they don't move. So they're both done. Now we've got the see the metal sheet back here, so I'm going to cut some metal sheets, drill holes, and they'll be the new plates for the top. Tired of replacing the wood. They just shred that like a beaver. So we're going with metal plates. This is the sheet metal. I'm hoping they don't bend this too much. I'm sure they will. They're very powerful. This is a 16 gauge plain cold rolled steel. So 14.5, correct? Okay. And then There we go. Finally measured. We'll cut this with the grinder, and obviously safety first. So I'll get this set up to cut this. That was fun.
Oh yeah.
You're probably eating sparks.
On my arms. This one.
Well, that wheel didn't last long. I think I got a whole pack here, so these DeWalt ones hopefully will last a little bit longer, and we'll see. Well, we got it cut. I'll just turn the edges off. Smooth that off. We'll do the other edge here, and then we'll make another copy for the other one. Alright, Jimmy and I got this first one cut. Took all the sharp edges off. Marked the holes. Now this is not perfection by any means, so alright, Jimmy, I'll hold that down. See if this fits. We had it marked this. We had it marked this side. I know that's the problems you gotta figure out.
Oh, she's close.
Yeah, so we just.
It'll go.
Almost there. Alright, Jimmy and I are going to try this final fitment here. I would rather wing nuts, but I couldn't find any to fit the top of these ones. Only wing nut here is him. Oh yeah. I got a feeling the bears will bend this to some extent, but just
definitely be trying to.
I wouldn't be tightening them down this much, but I'm just trying to just do a test fit on here and squish this down a little bit and see how it fits.
Okay.
She tight.
Yeah.
I said they don't bend right at the plastic barrels, but it works.
Good.
We won't be tightening it, like I said, down that much, but that is that's
Perfect.
way better, and they can still get a trickle effect out of there too when they roll it around, but they're not gonna be able to dig as much
You'll
out.
see chew marks all here.
Yeah.
Trying to get it out.
Yeah, perfect. That
Awesome.
worked great. Well, guys, we got everything ready here. We're all ready to go. We're gonna go put the stands out. We got one initial test bait start. I know there's bears there anyway, but just to get them to start coming, and then we'll enhance it more and more as the season progresses, and hopefully get a big boar to come in. Alright, Jimmy and I got this one stand, all the stuff brought in. We're going to set it up now, and we'll show you how that goes. Then we got one more after this. We had some issues with one of the Tacticams, but we got that working, so it kind of killed some time on us. But we're going to get this ready now, and I'll show you more stuff as we set it up. Well, we got this one all tied off. I use clothesline. I've never had it break. It works well. With my barrels, I use this basically like a dog swivel thing for a leash. And it doesn't twist the wire to make it break or compromise it. So this works well for they can spin the barrel, get the food out of it, and without it breaking. So I'm kind of setting this up for bear, for bow or gun, crossbow, etc. So it's half decently close. So still achievable for a nice bow shot. So I'm using the same tree as last year, that one right there. Now I'm trying to put the tree stand up in the ladder up. Or the steps, I should say. I always wear a safety harness. Ask me how I know why. The one time I didn't wear a harness, and I fell, broke 2 ribs, punctured a lung, and I broke my wrist, and there's a plate in there now. So take it from me, use these. So these muddy steps are like slick. They're not the lightest. They're a little bit bulky, but they give you a good step to put your foot on, like with a big pair of boots on. But I used these last year for the first time, and I absolutely love them. I'm gonna buy more. They're not something that you do saddle hunting in or drag into the woods to carry for, you know, on the run, on the gun hunting. But for this kind of thing, perfect. Well, these are pretty easy to put on the tree. You just put the strap around the tree. There's a little hook here. Actually, sorry, this way, like that, and you just tighten them down, and you just give it a good shove with your foot when you go up, and it sets itself. Every once in a while you should check them just to make sure they don't loosen up, but they work really well. Give it a good tug, and you set yourself on it. strong. There we go. You go, and you always use a linesman's belt until you get your tether strap up. So I'm hooking up the tether around so I can pull it this way towards me to get leverage to tighten it up. Nice. Might have to get rid of that branch.
Yeah.
Well, this one's set up for another year. So now we're setting everything up before we go get the bait. I got this special concoction I make up. It works really well, brings bears in every year. So this is effective. Jimmy's got smearing all this like smoky smelling kind of sauce. I'm not even sure exactly what it is, but it smells.
I guess that's nice.
Bear's sense of smell is amazing. They can come from miles and miles away. Whew. Man, I can never smell that. We're gonna fill the barrel now, and we'll coat it with icing, and then put the camera up, and we're out of here, and then wait for them to hit. Yep. There we go. All right, Jimmy's smearing some nice icing on this. It's here, take a taste. It's actually probably still. Let me try.
There's not a lot of flavor, but it's not bad.
Oh, it's sweet.
Lots of sugar in it.
So while Jimmy's doing that, I'm going to get this camera ready.
Oh.
Birthday cake. Well, time to get this cam up. And of course I gotta put it in my, as I call them, Hellraiser box that I make. Because bears love to eat these things, and especially these aerials. I'm gonna grab it, Jim. Just put that strap through. You can kind of try to line it up where it's at. Tighten it up a little bit now. We'll get a rough idea where this is going to be because it's a little bit different. I can see you fully standing.
Okay.
Where's the, put your hand at the bottom of the barrel, like kind of down the base of it, like in front of it there. Where's your hand? Put it down to the right to the ground. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty good. Where's your knife again? I'll mark this again. Well, the bear-proof camera box is in place with the camera in it and ready to take pics. Now we'll wait and see. There you go. There's climbing into the stand 2024 for this one. Can't wait. Well guys, we're at stand number 2. This is where I harvested my bear last year. There's actually lots of sign around here right now, bears. And the orchard's full of apples. I just ate one. They're really good. And there's still some choke cherries around too as well. So they like munching on those choke cherries. Most of their scat has that in it right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go up in this tree again, and the stand is right behind the camera. So we'll set this one up as well. Might be a little hard to tell, but there's claw marks all right there on the tree from bears. And they've gone right up the birch tree. And this is the tree I sit in. Here and gun hanger. Perfect. Alright, now we set the barrel up. We got the stand in. Now we'll flavor things up a little bit. Well, time to fill up the barrel. This stuff stinks, man.
doesn't like to stick well, but stick we can spread it with, right? I'm there now. Feed money.
The old tact came up there in the tree ready to roll. They work well. Well, this is what the view is going to look like climbing up into stand number 2. It's all done. There we go. Awesome. Well guys, I hope you liked this one. Thanks for joining Jimmy and I setting up these bear sites. I know this isn't for everyone, but I mean, you know, if this helps some people that like bear hunting, I'm glad it does. So, you know, any questions, comments, put them down below, and you know, let me know what you think, or if you have anything you want to ask. So, like I always say, Lucy out, live off the land. Let's see what happens in the field next.